for King David to steal the kingdom, to steal the cities of gold. Now we got a gold rush happening, right? Now we got a gold rush happening, right? He figured in plans for the later crusades. So Prester John is the reason for the crusades, man. But you don't want to talk about him. You think Drop is over-dropping? You think I'm over-dropping, but he's an established part in the European pattern of thought. He's in the mind of the hijack as an established pattern, but you're not thinking about your priest king? You must be thoughtless. You're not searching for HaWah and Khan Dawi, Hosea 3? You must be thoughtless. He figured in plans for the Crusades and thus had a place in European ideas of world strategy by entering the calculations of both Henry the Navigator and Columbus. He helped to inspire the great geographical discoveries. A black man, an Israelite king, helped inspire, or was the precise reason for the invasion. They say geographical discoveries. That's what the hijack would say today. We're discovering things in Nigeria, in Somalia. We're discovering things in Venezuela. Oh, there's oil. Wow, there's resources. Wow, minerals. There's Mount Roraima, tree of life right there. Source of the Amazon, source of the Orinoco flow that Columbus said must be flowing out of terrestrial paradise. Yeah, I'm talking the Orinoco River, which comes out of Mount Roraima right there near Venezuela. He's taken over prime Eden real estate. You know what I'm saying? This is happening right in our face. And they've been doing this specifically searching for the kingdom of Israel, the promised land, Cathay, India Superior, Asia Major, Grand Tartary. By entering the calculations of both Henry the Navigator and Columbus, he helped to inspire the great geographical invasion. They say discovery. Still later, amid conditions that had ceased to be medieval, he was a factor in the hopes and plans of Emperor Charles V. He was a factor, my nigga, in the plans of Charles V. Oh, haughty-eyed Charles got Prester on his mind. I said, who? It's Prester John. We're talking Russian icons. Why they call it the Russian icons? Because you're talking about the House of Rus. Rus, Shia, Shishia, XIA. The Shishia. What they call in the Mongol histories, man, the ones that comes from the land of purity. The Shi are the Almay. They call themselves the Shi, XI. I'm talking Shia, Shishia. Or you, my naga. You. Look at these Almay heads. They are you. That's a painting of King David before they iconoclasted it. That's who he's looking for. Who is Prester John? So, one so-called black man is looking for another so-called black man because this is a black on black, tribal war happening. And more just means great. So it was real greats first pretend to be greats. You know what I mean? The real Arab versus the pretending Arabs, you know what I'm saying? The propers versus the pretenders, man. Who is Prester John? This is what we always look like here in America. You see these buildings in the back? We built them. We didn't need to be civilized. They came and found a kingdom. They came and found us in the promised land, which is why Doomed Verses says that they can subjugate, subdue us, and take all our kingdoms, dukedoms, principalities, goods, movable and immovable, right? They stole the kingdoms and moved in and said, we're going into the White House, boss. They just moved into our castles in Europe, America, and everywhere else. All this is one family. Families, biblical families, Moab in them. Sons of Shem, man. Ishmael in them. Sons of Abraham. Fighting a family war that's keep on going. So yeah, Charles was looking for the Prester. And then they just, started painting the images out to iconoclast them. To break the image, the destruction of religious, political images or cultural, sacred images broken, monuments, symbols, driven by religious beliefs like Christianity, that believes they must be Caucasian. Like the idea that depicting God is idolatrous, political power shifts. Yeah. You just want to hide the truth. Who is this Anna for real, man? You see, Miriam, is the sister of Aaron. In Wiki Islam, in the Quran, Mary is called the sister of Aaron, which is a body bag for the illusion. Oops, somebody didn't go by the playbook and somebody went off script. They gave some drop. They said that, nah. Mary is Aaron's sister. Mary is Aaron's sister, which makes Mary the sister of Moshe. So when you talk about her having a son, Joshua, you're talking about the real Joshua. Why else would Moses lay his hands on him in Deuteronomy 34? Like a son, he was his nephew, his sister's bond. And the reason why they preserve these is because they need to preserve some of the drop. That not only is this not Mary and Jesus, but Miriam and Joshua, but that they are Kawam, right? Kawam means brown, red, ruddy. They are copper colored. They are the so-called blacks of today, African Americans of today, colored folks, niggas, which is